Hi there. I just recently found out this animated movie, Fun and Fancy Free, just turned 75 years old. It turned 75 on September 27th, 2022. So I watched this movie for a recap. This video is sponsored by my merch store, my Patreon page, Anime Cartoons, my PayPal donations, my gifting site Throne, and my partnership with W Energy Drinks. More about them later. I watched this film on Disney Plus. Fun and Fancy Free originally came out September 27th, 1947. Unlike modern movies, the end credits are at the beginning of the movie. The movie opens with Jiminy Cricket singing, then he climbs on books. He uses his umbrella as a parachute as he lands on the floor. Down, he almost dropped into a fishbowl. He starts singing again, then gets chased by a cat. He escapes and ends up in a dark room. There he turns on the light. It looks like he's in a children's room. Then he finds Bongo, a musical story. It's an old-fashioned record. Then we're told a story about a circus bear. And Bongo was the star of the circus. People would come from all over to see him perform. But in the end of the day, he is just a bear in a cage. He imagined what life would be like outside the circus. He wanted to go out on the outside. He's in a train and he escapes his cage and free at last. He was out in the wild. He tries many new things, including growling like a wild bear. Now a word from our sponsors. My merch store. I offer shirts, mugs, hoodies, phone cases, and more. Support monthly starting as low as $1 a month on my Patreon page, Anime Cartoons. Get my weekly work schedule posted every Friday and animated sneak peeks at upcoming animated videos. $40 a month gets you merch delivered every 3 months, 4 items all together. Send me money to PayPal donations. Send as much or as little as you'd like. Send me gifts with the website Throne. I have a wish list set up. If you rather send another item, send a request. I might add it. Now for my partnership with W Energy Drinks. Get 10% off your purchase of any of these items. 0 sugar, 0 crash. I get commission sales whenever you buy using my code. Thanks. Now back to the video. Bongo tries to climb a tree and the chipmunks make fun of him. And so do the rest of the animals. But he still feels like life's going to be easy. Soon it's night time. All the animals are going to bed. He tries going to sleep, but nature noises of nocturnal bugs and animals. And then rain and lightning. Morning comes, and more unfortunate stuff happens to Bongo as he tries catching breakfast. He meets a beautiful girl bear. Then a love song plays. Everything seems great now, but then a giant angry bear shows up, and Bongo tries explaining to the giant bear who he is, a circus bear. But the giant bear attacks him. The girl bear blocks him, and he halts. She slaps Bongo and tries one last time, but slaps the other bear, and it's all over for Bongo. She expected him to slap her to say, "I love you." He didn't know this because he lived in a circus all his life. He realized she loves him. He races to get her, fighting the giant bear, and Bongo and the giant bear end up racing a log, trying to knock the other off. And Bongo is saved by his hat getting stuck to a tree limb, and he slaps the girl. Then they both climb a tree. The end of the story. Jiminy Cricket is reading someone's party invitation. He goes to the party with a man, a child, and dummies. And the man tells a story about Happy Valley. One of the dummies tries imagining Happy Valley, but can the little girl does? The little girl does. We're introduced to the castle, home of the harp, a singing magical item. Everything in Happy Valley. One day, a mysterious shadow stole the harp, and everything turned terrible. This story features Mickey Mouse, Goofy, and Donald, sharing a single slice of bread and one single bean. Donald goes mad crazy. Then he sees an axe. He realizes he could eat the cow. His friends stop him. Then one of the dummies thinks they should have killed the cow, and the guy says they plan on selling the cow. Goofy and Donald ate happy, thinking of the food they're going to eat. Mickey says, "I got beans, magic beans." Donald loses it and tosses the beans. This is basically Jack and the Beanstalk story. So, yes, they begin to grow under the house, lifting the house up to the sky. They wait to see a giant kingdom. They head off on an adventure. They nearly get taken out by a giant firefly. Then they reach the steps. They climb up and went under the door and find giant food. They begin to eat. They find the harp and find out about the giant. He shows up and sings about his magic powers. And it seems like he might smell Mickey and friends. The giant makes a sandwich and finds Mickey. And Mickey gets the giant to turn into a fly. But he first turns into a pink rabbit. But he realizes that they were trying to trick him. So he puts them all inside the box that had the harp. Mickey is free, though. He didn't get captured. The harp sings and puts the giant to sleep. Mickey gets the key to the box from the giant pocket. He frees Goofy and Donald. They attempt to escape. Mickey tried tying the giant's shoes together, but he noticed and began to chase them. They slide down the beanstalk and then chop it down. Down went the giant. So with the end of the story, then one of the dummies is upset that the giant died. Then the giant opens up the roof of the house looking for the mouse. The man fainted seeing the giant, and the giant keeps looking in Hollywood for the mouse. Thanks so much for watching. Please be sure to subscribe. Help me reach 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. To get verified, support the channel by clicking the links below. Bye for now. See you all next video. Bye.